went off. I think it's these automatic cameras are the problem.
I just think it's New Yorkers have a certain disrespect for authority.
In many ways, men of similar styles. They're not overwhelming servers. They won't serve and volley that much. Oh, well, there's a return right out of the top draw.
Amazing shot, that at the full stretch. Well, O'Brien really drew that double fault from Washington. He stood over in the backhand corner, letting Mal know that he wanted to look at a forehand. Washington went for a bit too much. Brings up break point.
Oh, he got away with a complete bluff. And there is the break of serve.
Well, Mal would be pretty disappointed with that. It was a fairly, as you said, it was bluff. That reply came fairly much straight up the middle of the court and onto Mal's forehand.
Seems to be that the errors are coming on what should be the point winning stroke. Just pressing both of them a little bit too hard. Just struggling for his timing.
One thing O'Brien is doing, he's mixing up the speed of his serve quite well. Oh, that'll be Mal's family, Mr.
Yes.
Washington.
His father, Bill. So Alex O'Brien emphasises the break of serve and moves in front 4 games to 1 in the first set.
O'Brien leads 4-1.
Just asking for a towel. Alex O'Brien is one of the most profuse sweaters on the tour. It absolutely pours off him, rather like Andre Medvedev. And inevitably the court gets a little damp and gets through about 2 or 3 shirts a set.
Alex O'Brien early on in his career suffered terribly from cramps. And at one point there, he resorted to drinking pickle juice at change of ends. I think it was for the potassium, I'm not sure, but really has struggled with cramps.
And at the moment, it's just Mel Washington who's struggling for timing, struggling for form. His first set in grave danger of racing away from him.
Alex making the error that time, but he's been very keen to attack the Washington second serve, and he is attacking it and attacking it well, hitting the ball very hard, and I think Mal a little perplexed at the moment by that tactic. That time he made sure he got his first serve in. He took a little pace off, only 88 miles per hour, really a three-quarter heavy kicking serve.
Super lob.
Just not doing enough with the volley. Very, very hard to get a lob over Mal's head, but that one played to perfection and doing the right thing. Anytime your opponent turns around, you must follow it into the net.
There's a point for the double break. Concentrating, says. It's not easy in front of a New York crowd who are constantly moving and chattering. That's terrific play from Alex O'Brien, who's continuing in this rich vein of form he's found.
Well, that's a great tactic to smother that second serve, take it on the rise. It's not easy to do, but O'Brien's doing it very well at the moment. I really believe Mal has to take a lot off his first serve, make sure he gets it in. He's just letting Alex see too many second serves at this point, only a 47% first serve percentage, way too low.
Oh, Mel Washington, you can see, really thought that was a double fault. No protest from him, that's the type of man he is, but you could see from his reaction he was convinced it was a fault, not an ace. Have a dose of your own medicine.
I think he's just relieving a little bit of anger and frustration in that.
O'Brien mixing up his tactics cleverly, sometimes staying back, that occasion coming in. means you never really get into the groove on your own returns. On the line. And a chance for Washington to recover one of the breaks. So O'Brien's lead is cut to 5 games to 2, first set. That's a superb volley. Below the height of the net, he got down to it so well.
O'Brien was pretty sure that second serve was a fault. He barely played at it. Was quite stationary after he hit the return, waiting for the call.
Two double faults now. And that a first ace from Mal Washington. And I suppose whenever Mal Washington gets 5-1 down in a set these days, what do you think, Mel? What's the problem?
That's right, yeah, good memories.
5-1 down in the final set in the Wimbledon semi-final.